Okay, universe. Howdy ho, you boy. How you been, universe? How you been? I've been great. I mean, I've been better than great. I've been borderline phenomenal, which is fantastic. God, I love life. Life's so cool. And I think I now understand what took me so long to find a job. Because where I have landed is exactly the zone I didn't know I needed to land in, but the one that I landed in was exactly the zone I needed to land in. So now that I realize, oh, this is where I was supposed to land, and it said, yeah, that's why we put you here. And I said, oh, thanks, universe, for always making it work out for me. Kind of like the finances thing you made work out for me today and tomorrow. I don't even know why you come through for me every single time. But I appreciate it. Your fortunate son, or should I say, the most fortunate son in the entire universe of all has got to be this guy right here. And if I was showing you two thumbs, they'd be pointing right at me, not you. This guy. Pause. Unpause. So have I brought you here to bask in the shadow of my life's glorious incarnation? Kinda. A little bit. I mean, how's yours going? Are you on top of the world right now? And if so, what makes you say that? Is it all that joy that's just bursting from within? Because that's what makes me say it. Nothing else, just that I am bursting with joy. But who else is? Can we name anybody? Oh, Hillary Clinton. Oh, that was funny. Pause. Pause. Did I mention it's 11:58 on June the 24th? Well, if I did, it's now 12:08 on June the 25th. So, I had to play a game of pinball and all. So we'll go ahead and put jackpot away, right? Yeah, that's enough jackpot. Woo, we're kicking ass. Okay, goodbye, jackpot. Goodbye, goodbye. All right, so now that that's over, I'm back to recording. And yeah, life's gleeful. Life is buoyant. Life is joyful. Life is the kind of rewarding minute by minute, second by second experience right now that gives me the vigor of feeling, well, what's next? And as this upswell of true immersion in my community continues, well, I feel like it's the salve for all of our problems. And if we're willing to believe that our local micro community, those people with whom we really shared geographical space the most intimately, matter the most, well, I think a lot of the other shit just fixes itself. I mean, not the broken elections, not the shit in Washington that's all corrupt, not the worldwide trauma that we're suffering because of America's foreign policy and general distribution of weaponry across the globe, but besides those things, which I agree are fucking issues, micro community, your local community, get out and say hi. Don't drive somewhere. Don't take your phone, walk somewhere, and sit and have a conversation with somebody who you don't know, but lives in your neighborhood. And watch. Bam! You got a new friend. It's fucking awesome. It's better than having a friend on Facebook even. Maybe not better than having 1,000. Yeah, it's even better than having 1,000 friends on Facebook. As if I know. Pause. Pause. I just killed my first mosquito of the season. I don't know if that's late, but it sure feels late. June 25th. Feels like I should have been popping mosquitoes all over the house by now, but nope, that was the first one. And he had filled up, I must say, motherfucker. But yeah, mosquitoes, it's the only entity in the universe that I willfully seek out and destroy. Other than that, nope, you have a right to pursue whatever it is that will fulfill your life with destiny and meaning. But mosquitoes? Fuck no, man. Mosquitoes motherfucking murder those. What would it be? What's mosquito? Would it be insecticide? Ugh. Yeah, murder mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. Mosquitoes suck. Everybody else I love, though. So I probably love you unless you're a mosquito listening to this, in which I'm saying, go away. We don't want your kind here. Pause. On pause. Later. On pause. It's 1:52 in the morning now. I had to go for a 12-mile bike ride real quick, just to get some exercise in, and to feel some of that night air that's cool. It's been a barn burner this whole week, and we're supposed to get to 99 tomorrow or 98 or something. So nobody gives a fuck, and I'm glad you don't. But it does mean that when I go for a midnight bike ride, it has an extra invigorating sense of it with the cool wind in your face and the night moon following you along your trail. The moon is awesome tonight. I love seeing the moon. It's almost like the one friend at night that I can count on being there for me. I've always loved the moon. Oops, I'm going to burp. Pause. Burp. Whoa. Erupt is more like it, huh? Uh-oh, another one. Okay, that was just an aftershock, but still. Whoa. When I got back, I chugged an entire 33 point whatever 2 ounce. Is that a quart? What is that? Oh, it must be a half liter. I'm such an American. Anyway, I keep these ice chilled ones sitting in the freezer, and I chug the whole thing. And I still haven't gotten the ice cream headache that's due. So if at any point I go, you'll know it's because that fucking ice cream headache finally arrived. But that is not what I got on to talk about. I don't think. What did I get on to talk about? Probably something else. I'm doing that thing where you rub your eyes and you get all that geometry pattern. Sometimes I think that's the portal to the other side, is to just frame your mind's eye in some sort of depth of geometric repetition, and just allow the repetition to create some sort of harmonic antenna or broadcast that you are here to be seen, to be recognized, to be heard, to be interacted with on the cosmic scale. And then I think, or I'm just full of shit, right? I mean, it could be either one. Could be somewhere in between. I mean, fuck, who knows? I don't. Neither do you. So don't tell me you do. Don't tell me I do. And don't expect either one of us to come up with that answer tomorrow. Unless somebody fucking amazingly shows a path to enlightenment that so far I haven't seen. And so, yeah, I just expect us tomorrow to still be sitting here in this bubble of wonder. Which is fine. I love it. So do you. And if you don't, well, what's wrong with you? Get your shit together. This is a bubble of wonder, not a bubble of despair. A bubble of wonder is where you go and say, yay, pause. Unpause. Oh, my God. A bubble of wonder. Well, the weed's working. I don't think anything else is. Pause. Unpause. Excuse me. I take that back because my bicep workout, whatever I'm doing lately, that is working. And I'll tell you, the more I fall in love with my bicep, the less time I'm going to have for this. So maybe we should go back to just eating ding-dongs and playing Call of Duty, huh? Oh, that's what you're up to? While you listen to this? Really? I don't know, man. Maybe your biceps need work. Pause. Unpause. Did I mention I've worked 8 of the last 9 days? How fucked up is that? I hadn't worked 8 of the last 9 months, for fuck's sake. Well, back to the American workforce I go. I have to admit, though, fucking love my job right now. It's such the perfect job for me. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Lord. Oh, yep. Dude, you are always looking at me. Why do I even think you're not? Thank you, Lord. Oh, unpause. Yeah, I forgot, Lord. There were those 3 decades. Yeah. I know you were looking. I'm just embarrassed that you were. But good to see you looking now, right? Pause. Looking out for me. Oh, that's funny, God. Yeah, funny. Pause. Pause. And for those of you who think I'm not speaking to the Lord, well, you're probably right. Pause. But you might not be. Pause. Or I could be crazy, loco, insane in the membrane. Could be that too. Pause. Pause. We're not here to talk about me, are we? No, that was yesterday. Or 2 days ago, or every other day. But today, what I really wanted to talk about was watching people in the upward trajectory of their own self-realization that their untapped potential is still there to be seen, discovered, and utilized. Those people, this new job and those people are like, hello, Glove. My name is Hand. Well, hello, Hand. My name is Glove. What do you do? I cover hands. Oh, well, that's great because I fit in gloves. That's what this job is like. It's like a stupid Muppet puppet show with hands and gloves talking to each other about things like that. Except it's way better. Pause. And do you know what I did tonight? Fucking mopped, baby. I mopped. Like with a mop. and some bucket water. Fuck yeah, I did. Pause. Pause. Admittedly, while watching Edmonton almost score a second goal in that third period. What the fuck, Edmonton? How did you not score? Especially that on rush in like 7:50 in the third. Edmonton, you should have tied that game, but whatever. Asking for Game 7 overtime was, I guess, too much for the fucking universe to get, right? Pause. Pause. But one thing we are not here to talk about ever, well, not never, but certainly not in June, not in my birthday week, is hockey. Even though the hockey game was quite fun to watch. But if we were here to talk about hockey, we'd have already been talking about it. So we're not talking about hockey. But since it is my birthday week, and since my birthday's on a Friday, and oh my God, my new favorite place on Tennyson is having a dance disco party Thursday night, which means at midnight I will be disco dancing to turn 55. I am so fucking looking forward to this week. I don't think I've ever been as excited for my birthday week since maybe I was turning 21. I know. It's fucking great. Every 44 years, you just have a phenomenal birthday, apparently. Wait, that would mean I was going all the way back till I was 11. 11 was a good birthday, if I admit. Birthday hierarchy. 11 was a good one. That was my 6th grade birthday. But no, it didn't compete with 21. It certainly didn't compete with 16. Or 17 or 18. Or 19. Fuck, man, the birthdays stack up there. So, let's just say 55, unexpectedly, is going to be a great birthday. Yes, I say great, like Tony the Tiger, because I don't have anything else. I just borrow or steal or copyright infringe. Depends on which platform I'm on, right, YouTube? Pause. Okay, all right, so unpause. So why am I in such a great birthday week mode? Well, for one, I'm making legitimate friends. I glossed over the friends on Tennyson Street a little too quickly because it's not just that I'm getting to know some really fun working servers who are consistently in the better establishments that I like to frequent. They're starting to really grow on me, and especially 2 or 3 of them are just fantastic conversationalists. They just took a while to withdraw the true genius that they represent, but now that it's out, it's like, hey, geniuses, good to see you again. Can't wait to sit down and have a piece of pizza with you. But beyond that, it's the people in the neighborhood. And I'm awash in quality people of interesting perspective and texture, of real worth, of real optimism, of real hope for both themselves and humanity. And I had been missing this. So finding it as I have in the last, say, 8 to 12 weeks, and especially in the last 4, and especially in June. Well, thank you, universe. It had been a while since I'd been out gallivanting among the masses, and since I was a little hesitant on this run that maybe I was going to feel my training wheels had fallen off, but nope, they're still there, and I still feel like I can get on that bicycle and ride straight almost all the time, but not all the time, just some of the time. All I'm saying is, universe, thank you for putting the people out there into the immediate vicinity of my realm that have made all of my adventures and misadventures into my community 100% worth it. It has meant the world to me to see this side of humanity bursting and ready to show its potential right here in my own neighborhood. So, yay! We'll be back to talk about more later. We'll probably do a public service announcement since we haven't done one in a while. How about one about sugar? That sounds like a good idea. Pause. Sugar? Sugar? That's what we picked? Alright, well, how's this for a public service announcement? Fuck sugar. Sugar's the worst. Period. There you go. Huh? What do you mean, fucking 90 seconds? 90 seconds? What the hell's that about? Yeah, but we just make the rules up, so who gives a shit what the rules are? What the fuck? Alright. You want more sugar? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright. Sugar is the single most destructive substance in your life that you aren't accounting for. Sugar is the most addictive thing in your life that you don't recognize. Sugar is ruining your life, and you aren't even blaming it a little bit. Here's what, and some of you realize this, and I came to realize this myself, but it took some fucking falling on my face, admitting that I had a problem with sugar, that I needed to see my higher power and discuss with them, why the fuck did you create sugar? What's a world with sugar in it? God. That's dumb. Sugar is awful for you. The whole concept of what goes into your body that is good for you involves zero sugar. Zero. Now, I'm not talking about the natural sugars of life. I'm talking about the 4-pound granulated sugar bag and all the additive sugars that are in everything from chips and popcorn to fucking cookies and everything else you can think of. Sugar is everywhere. How do I know? Because I tried to quit it. And trying to quit sugar in America is like trying to quit, I don't know if there's a single more invasive or pervasive substance in our diet or in our life. Well, whatever. If you want to get rid of sugar, you're going to have a challenge beyond what's fair, because we are among the food distribution conglomerates and corporate behemoths who serve up our Cheez-Its and Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Well, they just can't help but put some sugar in that fucking shit. And I keep that 4-pound granulated sugar bag sitting on my counter in the kitchen because when I finally had nothing left in the house that had sugar in it except that, do you know what I did with that? Which was at least a third full, if not half full at the time. I started eating that sugar by the spoonful until one day when there was less than a quarter cup, but not much less, left in the bag, I poured it all into 1 quarter cup container and chugged it like fucking liquid. Why did I do that? Because I have an addictive personality and I'm addicted to sugar. I'm sure of it. That was 4 months ago and I haven't had optional sugar in the house since. But I have gone to my parents to make some cookies. I'll be honest. Because I still crave sugar. And it is what it is. I don't know if I'll ever not crave sugar. I'm doing everything I can not to eat it. But to say that I'm perfect, I don't think I've gone a single day without having some additional sugar in my life because it's everywhere. So, my public service announcement for sugar, you wanted 90 seconds? Well, here's 3.5 minutes of what I can only say is the first thing you could do to make your life healthier is to get sugar out of it. But that might be the hardest thing on the list of things that can make your life healthier to achieve because there's so much fucking sugar in our diet, at least if you're an American. You can start with raw foods, and that's the best way to get the lowest sugar intake possible. But at some point, you're going to face your own sugar addiction. And when you do that, well, you can turn a 3.5 minute public service announcement into a 4-minute public service announcement because facing the addiction that is sugar is something our nation is just not ready for. So, with that in mind, fuck sugar. That shit sucks. Now back to the show. And about no more commercials because we don't even... How we get these public service announcements involved when we don't even have sponsors or communication with anybody about anything? It's like, how did isopropyl alcohol even get a hold of us? Because it's such a fucking superior product. Oh, I see why those are there. No, I thought we were making money. No, still not making any money, huh? Okay, well, that's not our point. We're not here to make money. If we were here to make money, do you think this is what we'd be doing? Fuck no. So instead, what we're here to do is to say, we're not here to make money. We're here to say, fuck no. But I'm in such a good mood. I just don't know where to put all this elation. Like, should I put it in a box and hope to be able to pull it out later? Do I just go outside and start skipping through the flowers and then run up a hill and see a Ferdinand the Bull is sitting under a shady tree, having a pensive moment that he wants to discuss black widows with me? I could do that, but I don't have any mushrooms, so that's not going to happen. Anyway, what I'm thinking, since I've already had a bike ride, since I've already played tennis, maybe I should just go work out and get some of this bouncy energy out so I can go out and have conversations with lady friends tonight. That could be fun. That could be really fun. Because today's kind of my wild card day of my birthday week. I don't really know what to do with my Tuesday. I could go to an open mic, but I just don't have any good cracking material to go to one with. So I'd just be sitting in the audience going, hey, that was derivative and not very funny, but daring and courageous on your part to actually do it in public. Yay! But I'd much rather just run into a random and have that 4-hour, man, I'm glad I sat down next to you. You were just awesome conversation with somebody. So how do I invite that, universe? Do I roll back and do some more of that geometric progressioning? Is that what I have to do here to get your attention that I'm available for great and transcendent conversation this evening? Maybe. But I'll pause and think about it. Pause. Unspecified on pause. I didn't specify this one, did I? Did I say there'd be one at 2:12? No, I don't think so. Anyway, if I was specifically saying that this was going to happen at a time when I don't realize that I actually put that flag post in the ground, I apologize for saying unspecified because I try to be accurate, which means I also have to obviously apologize for using the word promulgation incorrectly. Honestly, that is like the biggest SAT word I've misused recently, and so there you go. Sorry. All right, on to the next thing, which is how can you tell when you're surrounded by the type of energy that is wanting to be recognized for its goodness? I don't know, but I've been feeling this a lot, where I can tell there are people in the region that just need to be told, hey, superstar, you're fucking rocking it. And I know nobody else has told you that in a while, but you just need to hear it, because sometimes when we don't hear it often enough, we don't remember that we are indeed in that position, but bammo, you're killing it. I feel like I've said that to like maybe 6-7 people in the last month, and all of them have lit up with the, oh my gosh, that's so right what I needed to hear right now. So why is that connection happening now? I don't know. But that's one thing I've been thinking about. That and the fucking mice. Okay. If you can't kill the mice, you can't become the scientist, right? There is dirt and taint in everything that we assign ourselves connections with. At least somehow I feel like part of what you have to account for is the tolerances, the allowances, the accommodations, the exceptions, well, yeah, I know, but because that happens, this all happens, justifications. Those sets of, well, because this, that we start to live with. I'm done. I'm done living this way. In fact, the reason I'm not a scientist is because I don't want to kill all the mice. Because there are better ways than the ways we do it. We do it with expediency. We do it with profit margins primarily in mind, and we do it for the further advancement of many variables, often which are in conflict with the true good-natured pursuit of knowledge that enlightens humanity. And so, as I feel those taints in my system, they must go. And I haven't felt a lot of them recently, but I am out in pursuit of them, because dismantle them I will, break down the walls that are building between us for no reason, that don't even exist, that are imaginary as much as they are the ideas and concepts upon which we believe we are separated. No more of any of this. My paradigm is one of love, one of transcendence, and one of kindness, understanding, forgiveness, and empathy for all. And living that way is the only option I've got left. So when I say I'm out here doing the best I can, I'm doing even better. I'm doing everything I know how to do to make this world the place it's supposed to be, the one that you and I came here to share together. So don't think this isn't a job I'm willing to have help with. But if it's just me and this world, well, up to the challenge I am.